Hello there, Camille here, principal of the School of Inner Beauty. I wanted to have a conversation with you about how to easily resolve conflict. Now, you may be thinking, Camille, what does resolving conflict have to do with releasing my inner beauty? And if you stop and think about it, I think you see that there really is a connection, because I know for me, when I get into fights with people that I love and really care about, it leaves me feeling pretty gross. And I would even venture to say it leaves me feeling sort of ugly. But when I am able to restore harmony with the people in my life, then that has me feel pretty. So that's the connection. And so here's what I have for you. Whenever you get into an argument with somebody, there's usually a couple things happening. Well, obviously you both have points of view. And when you can stop and really see that your point of view is just that, it is a place and a perspective to look at, to look from, versus this is just true, this is the way it is, then you can begin to have some space to see the other person's opinion or perspective. So, when we get in a fight with somebody, and we are really holding on to an opinion or a stance, it's really solid, right? This is the way it is and this is true. And then you have the other person saying, nope, this is the way it is and this is true. And then you have conflict. So if you can think back to the last time you had a conflict and put yourself into the other person's shoes, where were they coming from? What was giving them their point of view and having it be just true in the way it was? And are you able to come to a position where you can embrace their point of view, where you can understand their point of view, and you can accept it? Now, that doesn't mean that you have to agree with it, and that just is going to begin to give you some space and opening to have a resolution to the conflict. And I really started using this a lot when it came to my parents and to my past. And I had participated in the Landmark Forum. I've told you guys about that experience before. And they demonstrated this really powerfully, where they said, imagine you are 21 years old, which is the age roughly that most of your parents were when they started having you. And imagine what it would be like to be in their shoes raising you. They probably had parents who didn't really train them or teach them the ways of parenting very well. They may have been struggling with their own relationship. They may have been struggling with finances and just trying to find their way in the world. And on top of that, you bring kids into the world. And that was my first real aha moment, that the way that I had been perceiving my upbringing, the way that my parents had raised me, it was just one perspective. And if I could step into their shoes, step into their world about what they were dealing with, then it would give me a lot more compassion and love in the situation. And so that really holds true with conflict resolution as well. So next time you are having a conflict with somebody, just step back, take a couple moments. You may even need a couple days if it has really, really charged you up. And you could even take the time to write a little note. Maybe write a note to yourself as if it was from that person you had a conflict with, from their point of view. And just see what opens up for you. I suspect that love and compassion may be right on the other side. So again, thank you for taking the time to listen to this video. My name is Camille, and have a great day. Bye.